Okay everybody, welcome to another video. Today I have three fire alarm devices here. I have a Honeywell Gamewell FCI pull station right here. I have a Simplex dual action T-bar pull station. And I have a EST Sega pull station. So our first pull station, which we're going to start off, of course we're going to have to go with them. Of course we have to go in order. We'll be starting off with the Honeywell Gamewell FCI pull station. Okay everybody, so this one right here is my Honeywell Gamewell FCI pull station. And now normally, true fact, so I know about this one. So some people will actually think this pull station here should be saying push in, pull down. But this one right here does not push in. See? It doesn't let you push in. You just have to pull it down. So once again, the handle doesn't say push in, pull down. It actually says pull down. Like you have to pull down you have to pull the fire alarm straight down. But if you're like if it's some people think that if the handle says like pull down, they can normally like push it in. Like they don't know how to pull a fire alarm. They should like push it in, pull it down. But instead, what you're gonna do, so the pull down handle, the single action one, you are not allowed to push it in. Only dual action pull stations. All dual action pull stations, you need to push in like this. Like you have to like push in, pull down. Like you push in like this, push in, and you pull down. But if it's a single action, they just pull down just like that. And then now the sign right there. If you pull down the fire alarm, you see the sign right there says activated. It pops off, the yellow sign. And then I will reset this. And now normally the pull station takes an FCI key to reset. So what you're going to do is to reset the pull station, you take your FCI key right here. I think you got to turn it. And then you need to open it. And here's the model number. The model number of this one is MS7. And here's that little toggle switch. So what you're gonna do is, if you want to flip down that switch to normal, that's fine. But if you don't want to close it, the pull station does it for you. Because if you close the pull station, the switch right here flips back up. So, and the model number of this pull station is MS7, of course, and it's an MS7 series alarm. So this, I know, like this pull station looks like a BG12L. But it isn't. It's just like a BG12SL pull station. Like a BG12SL means a single action. But this one isn't. It's just like Gamewell, I don't know. It's just a single action pull station. And now this company right here, it actually is Gamewell FCI. And also on top of it says Honeywell. So the reason why it has this word Honeywell on it, because like Honeywell makes these fire alarms here. Like this one. So, like, normally, I see, like, other pull stations can actually say Honeywell on it. So, only Honeywell makes these devices. These fire alarm devices here. Or if this pull station doesn't even say Honeywell on it, it's gone. It can actually say whatever logo it is. Notifier, Firelight, Satellite Night, Firelight, whatever. Alright, so, and we look on the back here, you'll see some of the screw terminals here. Of course, they're pigtail connectors. Of course, like, these pull stations can actually have the screws on it, but they don't have it. They only have these pigtail connectors, like, the one that you can wire up. And here's the thing that you can actually mount it to the wall, but those holes on the back. I'll give this one more last pull. Then we have to get up to the other pull stations. Alright. Reset this guy. Alright, now as you can see, we have another fire alarm device here. This is an EST Sega pull station. Of course, we have to start this. This is our second pull station because I have to do the Simplex one last. So this pull station is a dual action pull station because like normally a dual action pull station says lift then, like with this little black bar right here. So EST Sega pull stations like this one can have the dual action part on it. So yeah. So once again, to pull this, all you really have to do is you have to lift this little what do you call it? You have to lift this black bar up here, and then what you're gonna do is you just have to pull this down, just like that. And now I'll reset it, because I know the lock on this is broken. I'll reset it. You're gonna flip down that switch here. So what you're gonna do to reset it, you need to flip down that switch back to normal. And then now what you're gonna do, you're gonna reset it with your hands, even though that's not spring loaded. We'll be putting this back up and then close it, just like that. And if I open up the device again, if I flip the switch back to activate it, look at this. It won't, because it will not, like, I don't know, if you do that, it could, like, the switch can pull the fire alarm. So I don't like when it does that. So basically, if you pull the pull station, basically if you reset the pull station, you have to flip down that switch. If you didn't flip the switch, the pull station will, like, re-pull again, like this. If you didn't flip down that switch back to normal while you're trying to reset it, look what's going to happen. The switch doesn't look like that. So what you're going to do to normalize the pull station is just flip the switch back up to normal. That is something you have to do. And of course, this pull station can have a key lock here, but it doesn't. It only has a screwdriver, the one you can, like, put your screwdriver, just turn it, something like that. And we have the model number. You see the word says cat no? That is the model number. The model number of this one is 279B1110. That's the model number. And also it's made from Edwards. So let's give this one more last pull. Oh yeah, one more thing. You see these things? Comparing to the other pull station, the one I showed you like a second ago, it has, like, it was the Gamewell FCI pull station. But I remember they have the Gamewell FCI pull station have those red wires here. But no, this Edwards pull station has the white wires here with one negative wire. Of course, I just cut out this wire because, like, I don't know, I accidentally cut it out. That will not be in my, but this one will be in my videos, but it will not work. So let's go more or less pull, then we call it. All right. Alright guys, so here's our last pull station that we have today. This is a Simplex, let me look at the model number, because I always forget the model number. This is a Simplex 499-9006 pull station. So once again, the model number of this pull station is 499-9006. Which is a dual action pull station with an LED here. So now this pull station is dual action. So comparing to this pull station, it has a dual action part right here. But this one right here does too. But this one right here has a push part here. So to activate this, all you really have to do is push in, pull down. And now we're going to go ahead and reset it. So to reset your pull station, you need to take a Simplex B key to reset it. So what you're going to do, you're going to stick your key in, you turn it, and then you open it. It basically, if you reset the pull station, the lever here is spring-loaded. So, yeah. I'll give this thing one more last pull. So without pushing it in, all you literally have to do is just pull it down. So without pushing it in, you just have to pull it down. Alright. Alright. And then, now this pull station, which I'm going to do, if I open up the device here. Oh yeah, one more thing before I open it. You see this LED right here? Now, normally this LED is actually, this pull station will be connected to. this pull station will be connected to a simplex fire alarm control panel, announcinator, tamper switch, whatever it is. And then like normally if I open up the device here, you'll see this tube right here. Now normally the LED thing has this tube right here. And also this side here, that is right here. So basically, so you see this, the tube lines out. Okay, let me put this closer so you can see it. So the tube, let me get my flashlight. Alright, see this right here? That one right here is a tube. So, basically, if you close the pull station, the tube lines out with that little hole. See? Oh, where is it? Oh, so basically, if you close it, the tube... No, so basically, if you close the pull station like this, the tube comes out with the tube comes down that little hole. So basically, when the fire alarm pull station is closed, oh, this camera doesn't. Okay. So basically, if the fire alarm pull station is closed, okay, let me try this one more time because I just mix everything up. So basically, when the fire alarm pull station is closed, the LED in the inside goes to the tube right here, comes out to the little circle here, which is an LED. So, yeah. Alright, and then now we look on the back. We have screw terminals. I know which one's the positive and negative, but I don't know where. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Alright, flashlight one more time. Okay. Alright, I think I found it now. So, you see these screw terminals here. Of course, those are for the module. Oops. Sorry about that. The camera just dropped. So, this thing right here on the back is called the module. It has screw terminals here. So, I'm going to tell you which terminal is on the thing right now. So, screw terminal number 1 will be the positive. Okay, let me try this one more time. Screw terminal number 1 will actually be the positive. Screw number 2 will be the negative. And those wires right here are coming from the button in the inside. Of course, those right here are not the module that's in the inside. So the bottom screws right are from over here are those for the module and the LED here. And also the screw terminals, they have you can connect them to a panel, fire alarm control panel, an announcinator, something like that. But if you do it with, if you do it without a fire alarm control panel or an announcinator, it will not function the fire alarms right. Like it tells you that you don't have a fire alarm control panel, something like that. So yeah. Alright, now we're on the push bar here. So the reason why I have this little push bar here, because normally you have to push it in. It looks like this. But now normally the reason why it has this push bar here, because normally okay, so the reason why I have this little push bar here, this black one, because normally it's dual action. And if I look in the inside, look what's going to happen. You see I'm pushing the push bar right here? So those tabs are moving because normally the push bar, it's moving. See that? Now normally those tabs are moving because normally the fire alarm pull station is not closed. So basically if the fire alarm pull station is not closed, the push bar will not. So if you open the if you open up the pull station while the push bar is, if you're pushing the push bar while the pull station's open, it will not work because it's open. And if you close it, the spring works. Because look, those tabs. And I'm going to show you how to remove them. So what I'm going to do is I'll take those things. I'll remove those. And then what I'm going to do is simply remove this. Remove the push bar. And then the pull station here will be a single action. So a single action looks like this without a push bar, which is right here. Now what I'm going to do, I can make this pull station a single action and dual action. How cool is that? And I'll be placing the push bar inside. Hold up. So what you're gonna do, you have to push in the push bar here. It looks like that. Alright, now the push bar is all in. Now what I'm gonna do, you squeeze in those tabs. Boom. It looks like that. And then now what you're gonna do is you push it in. Now look, now the spring is inside. Then we close it. Alright, that's that. Alright guys, alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video about those 3 fire alarms. Of course, one is missing. The Simplex Dual Action TR-Bar pull station, Edward Sega pull station, and of course the last piece, of course, is missing. Actually, I put it away. Is the Game World FCI pull station. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. Please comment and subscribe.